going on, friends? My name is M2Gates, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sword and Shield for the Nintendo Switch. We're off last time. We were about to take on Champion Leon, but Chairman Rose has interrupted the match and has brought about what is known as the Darkest Day, which is an event that happened several thousand years ago. And now we are going to stop the Darkest Day. How do we do that? Well, we were told that there's some legendary Pokemon here in the Slumbering Weald, so we are going to explore the Slumbering Weald here in this part. Now, if you remember, very, very early on in the game, we were here in the Slumbering Weald, but because it was very early on, we didn't really have strong Pokemon at the time. But now, since we are a lot higher level than, of course, the first time that we've done this, well, it's gonna be much different this time. So let's see how far we can get this time. So as you can see right here, this is where we met the really crazy Pokemon, but it doesn't appear that it's there this time. Ooh, we got some new Pokemon. So that does bring to attention that if you go deeper in the Slumbering Weald, you can find some pretty nice stuff. So in the Slumbering Weald, you can find, well, really deep here in the Slumbering Weald, you can find Butterfree, which is the evolved form of Caterpie and Metapod. You can also find Galar form Weezing, which is that little pipe thing that you see floating around. You can find Munna, returning from Generation 5, and Orbeetle, which is that thing right there. I finally figured out the name of that Pokemon. Alright, let's go this way first. So let's see. So there's a bunch. This place is split up into a bunch of different paths here. Over here you can go into the water, and I don't think you can really find anything in the water other than fishing for some Pokemon. Yeah, there's no items or anything like that, so it's not very beneficial to use the bike here. Let's see what happens when we go over here. We have an item, which is a Misty Seed. Boosts special defense on misty terrain. Alright. Let's not run into anything here. Alright, so now we have to go this way. That's the only way that we need to go. We have to go as left as much as we can here. But obviously I'm not doing that because I want to explore everything that I can explore. Over here is a Mental Herb. Alright, and this will just take you back to that part. So it's not really one thing that's so far, like, well, I mean, in this game you can't really get lost anywhere. So this place isn't really super complex to go through at all as a result. Over here is TM86 for Phantom Force. Alan has already knows that move, so we don't need to give him that. And I highly doubt that anybody else in my team can learn it, so we're not going to bother with that. Okay, you get a Smoke Ball, which allows you to run away from any Pokemon, but kind of useless in my opinion. What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. It just got really thick. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Now there's two of them. Greeld! Lord and Greeld. They really are here. The Sword and Shield Pokemon. I knew it. Oh god. Wait, they're gone! They're not gonna battle with me? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. How did you get here so quickly? They were right in front of us, and then they disappeared in the forest. What? Wait, you didn't see them? Mentions of the sword Pokemon Zaxian and the shield Pokemon called Zamazenta? The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the Slumbering Weald, sometime long ago. Yeah? And there goes Hop charging on ahead. Okay, I can't go there, so we just keep going forward. And I can't go in the water. Alright. Because why would I? At least from there. Wow. This is... this looks very spectacular. It's kind of like when you go deep into the Lost Woods in a Zelda game. And then when you go deep enough, you'll encounter the legendary Master Sword. That's basically what this cutscene reminds me of. There's a broken sword and a broken shield. The sword and shield! The legends were really true. Okay, so we get a rusted sword. A hero used this sword to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. I mean, why would something so old would be able to do something in a to stop a really terrible disaster in a modern time? So I believe if you're playing Shield, you'll get the other item, the shield, the rusted shield, and then Hop will get the rusted sword. Yeah, I mean, it has to make sense if you're playing Shield version. Alright. If anybody's gonna help Lee now, I guess it's just you and me. He's probably still at Hammerlock Stadium trying to stop the darkest day. Yeah, let's go. Man, I actually learned this the hard way, that you can actually talk to Hawk, and you'll get a shortcut over to Hammerlock. But wow, look at this. Well, if it isn't Hop and me, it's a real shame the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match, and then something like this has to happen! And Chairman Rose, thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future? Oh man, he's destroying the world! I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the Chairman or whatever, I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. That Hop never changes. I mean, that's the case with a lot of different rivals in previous Pokemon games. Like, I think the... well, I don't know. I feel like that's the same way. Like, Blue's like that. Berry's like that in Gen 4. I can't think of anybody else, really. Just those three. That's where I'm going now. Our greatest ever champion and the greatest ever challenger, along with our fiercest rival, all teamed up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. Very well. Okay, so we're going inside the stadium. Hey, Oleana's here. Everybody's not here anymore. By the way, you're gonna be told that everybody is evacuated, but if you go into the houses, they're all still there. It's kind of crazy. Gym Challenger, you must help me! Why should I help you? You tried to destroy me. My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Raihan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant would collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know it's selfish to me, but I must beg of your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant to stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus? Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is what caused Dynamaxing. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of the chairman's younger brother too, but who knows what is going on. That is insane. Up above is this champion facing the darkest day. Yes, the lift will take you to the underground power plant. Okay. What about you? Dynamax Pokemon rampaging. Miss Oleana is losing her cool. Everything's been turned on its head. Please, you must help Mr. Rose. And why would I want to help someone who's trying to destroy the world? But whatever, we're going inside. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. And what happened over there? Well, you're looking pretty happy about this. Stopping the darkest day, helping the champion. To stop the darkest day, of course. Pardon? What are you talking about? There's nothing to stop now. We've already brought about the darkest day. Or should I say, the ultimate Pokemon, Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that I am doing something terrible. I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny! And that's why we've been giving the wishing stars to Eternatus. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock. That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. But you must understand, I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. I mean, how are you even doing that? Oh man. I never thought I'd see the day where, ladies and gentlemen, we are going against Chairman Rose, or more specifically, Macrocosmos Rose. This is... wow! This is a really huge twist into the storyline here. But here we are. So, Chairman Rose uses 5 Pokemon. His first Pokemon is Escavalier. I hope I pronounced that right. It sounds like I butchered it, but it's a level 55 Bug Steel type with Drill Run, Iron Head, Mega Horn, and Swords Dance. Don't you think it's unfair? This is a play of a battle. What do you mean? Alright, next up is Clang, level 56 Steel type with Gear Grind, Shift Gear, Wild Charge, and Assurance. Oh man. So, at this point, this fight isn't really super difficult. Because, I don't know, I destroyed his first Pokemon very easily. Well, part of it is because of the fact that it is 4 times weak to fire. But here we go, took out the Clang. And we're getting a lot of speed boost here, even though we're probably outspeeding all of his Pokemon anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. Jason levels up. Next up is Ferrothorn. Level 55 Grass Steel type with Gyro Ball, Power Whip, Body Press, and Curse. Okay, once again, we're gonna go for another Flame Charge because it's 4 times weak to us. And there we go. I think it has Iron Barbs, which means that we are going to get hit after it. Yeah, okay, there it is right there. Iron Barbs is an ability where if you use a physical contact move on it, then you just get hit in the process. This is just a little bit of damage. It's not a big deal. Alright, next up is Berserker. Level 55 Steel type with Iron Head, Screech, Shadow Claw, and Throat Chop. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Pyro Ball this time. And we are going to do a lot of damage and defeat it in 1 hit probably. Yeah, there we go. Man, this fight's actually pretty easy. I actually have no fire types on my practice file, which is why this fight, I remember this fight being, well, somehow this fight's easier than I remembered it being, because I actually have a fire type on my team, and Chairman Rose is all of his Pokemon are steel Pokemon. Down to my last Pokemon. This isn't looking too good. Alright, and finally is Capraha. And he is going to Dynamaxis, so we are going to do the same for do the same for us too. So Capraha is on level 57 Steel type with Heavy Slam, Iron Head, High Horsepower, and Z Headbutt. We're gonna go for the Dynamax here. Whoa! I just like that. I just like it when Jason does that. It just looks pretty funny. I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard you'll be speechless. I hope you do. Come on, make me speechless. I'm waiting. Wow, look at this thing. It looks like a bulldozer, or at least the nose. The nose looks like the little claw from that you see in the bulldozers. Okay, so go for Max Flare, and oh my goodness, so close. Okay, so I believe Rose heals up. Like he uses a full restore, so like that may not be good for me. Oh man. Yeah, that certainly does not look good for me. Alright, let's oh, he's not healing, okay. I mean, even if he did heal, that I would have guaranteed the one-shot the Capraha because of the sunlight. And there we go! That is Chairman Rose defeated. It's a very insane fight. Alright, there we go. He's clapping. I've forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I've battled. That sure was satisfying. Most impressive! I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the champion match between you two, and I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor coming to rescue a princess from a dragon. Uh-huh. I do tend to ramble on, I know. I love to make speeches, but I think I could stop talking now. I think the champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be going too, right, Hop? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Wait, you lost to him? You lost to Chairman Rose, Hop? Oh my goodness. No, of course not. We're not anywhere near giving up. You have anything more to say? Okay. Of course not. Alright, sure am.